Hey guys, John Luke here. Had some viewers that were wanting to see what was inside of a shotgun shell, so we're going to cut one open. What we have here, we have same things we shot the Coke bottles with. We have Federal number 8s. So we're going to see what consists of this shotgun shell. It looks like a basic piece of plastic that goes bang, but there's quite a few parts to it, so we're going to cut this thing open and we're going to see what's inside of it. And alongside of that, we're also going to do a Remington Slug. See what comparison size is for one of these slugs to the size of a quarter, you know, to give you an idea of what kind of hole you're punching through objects. I've used these myself, and they definitely do some damage on both sides, shoulder and on the object side you're shooting at. So we're going to get with it. We're going to cut these things open. I got everything prepped here, and we're going to see what's in them. We went through, we cut it all apart and things, so we're going to go over step by step of what each part is. Typically this is just the basic. Now there could be some different models depending on what brand it is and everything, but basically here this is number 8 birdshot. So I'm going to pick one of these up and give you an idea how small they are. They're very small. There's a bunch of them. I went to count them and I lost count at about 200, so there's upwards of little over 200 something there. So they're very small, and they, with the right choke and pattern, they could definitely do good with small game that you're looking for, birds, things like that. Over here you have powder, gunpowder. So just to give you an idea what that looks like. It is in a grain form. It almost looks like little flakes. I'm trying to get my camera to focus in here. There we go. Alright, so you see it's just little flakes. They're very light, and there's a bunch of that in there. I'm not sure how many grains that would be, but you know, there's quite a bit there. You know, pretty good little pile. Alright, so you have obviously the plastic casing. Plastic casing is what holds it all together nice and tight in a little package. It is pretty durable, pretty thick. I'd imagine it'd have to be to succumb to explosion. And this is the primer. Primer is what makes the gun fire. The firing pin hits that little golden circle there and projects forward. You can see it in there. There's a little bitty pink spot in there. That is, if you remember as a kid playing with the little cat guns, that's basically what it is. And the cardboard in there, real pressed cardboard, keep the thing from going backwards. I would imagine this is like a safer barrier almost. Now if we're just looking to set this shotgun shell basically the way it was, you would have the primer first, you would have the gunpowder sitting, down in this little bucket here. This little bucket would have the wadding sitting on top of it with the birdshot inside of this little bucket. And then you would have it all nice and wrapped up in the casing. So this is pretty short and sweet. This is what's inside of a gun, you know, a bullet for a shotgun 12 gauge. Obviously different size shots, you know, 6, 9, you know, whatever is going to have different size BBs in it. And then you get into the double-aught buck range and things, it's going to be a lot different. So, but this gives you kind of the idea. I always hate wasting good ammo, but for you guys, I'll do it. This is what we're probably going to be squirrel hunting with tomorrow. Actually going to have a friend coming along with us, so that's going to be fun. Going to see if we can't, you know, capitalize on some good squirrels. So we're going to get that slug cut open, and we're going to see what's in it as well. Alright guys, so we cut it open and we're going to find out what is inside of this baby right here. Okay. This one's made up a little bit differently. A slug has a high brass shell. Now let me show you the difference. Alright, we see the thickness and how long the brass is on this. Well, if you put it to the buckshot, you can see the difference in the thickness of that. It's a lot shorter. So the idea behind that is for a more high-powered shell. High brass shells are going to be stronger than a typical, you know, buckshot, bird load, whatever. So if you see a high brass shell, that means that there's just a little bit more powder behind the punch. Alright, so this is our slug. This is I think it is a 1 1/8 ounce slug. And you can see the rifling in this. Now this is designed for a smoothbore barrel. Alright, now I know the next question that you're going to ask. Now, is this thing solid? Answer is no. This thing is hollow. And the idea behind it is whenever it hits the object with the round head, it flattens out. So you can see, compared to a quarter, the size of how big it is right now. It sits on the quarter, pretty decent size. Now once it hits an object, it's going to absolutely just flatten out, and it's going to be a really nice exit. So it may go in this big, but when it comes out, it's going to be a good size. So components inside makes up a little different. It's still the same exact concept. This right here actually has a chamber for the powder to burn and things like that. Still the same wadding concept. This actually compresses the gunpowder down inside of the brass. And then you have, you know, just another little capper piece. Like I said, still the same idea, still the same concept, but it's just a little bit different makeup. Slugs are made a little bit different. So, but this is it, guys. If you have any questions about anything, feel free to comment. Don't forget to like, subscribe. And I'm pretty sure we covered about everything there. We went over all the components, and you see that if you spread the gunpowder out, there's just a little bit more gunpowder there than what was in the buckshot. So we'll be talking to you soon, and God bless. Thank you wherever you are, morning, night. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the support, and you all have a great day.